And when I came to Ocala, I mean, I could feel the energy here. You're not, if you're expecting to see like skyscrapers going up, you're not going to see those, right? That's not what's going to happen in 2025. After 9/11, I don't want to be trapped on the 100th floor of some building, right? So people are going to be leveraging technology, and they're going to be leveraging collaborations and community to build things. And then for the people that are actually plugged in, they're going to get access to these opportunities. And for the people that are just wondering why the traffic is more traffic, or why there's more people in the schools, what happened to my hometown? Unfortunately, they're not going to know everything. And if they're expecting people are going to tell them, the world is out there for you to get involved in. I tell this to the students all the time. And I want the people listening to our voice to know that come to events like Ocala Inspired, meet with the people that are out there discussing with the innovators and the collaborators and the ones that are looking to the future, and let your voice be heard, because honestly, there's enough room for you, but you got to want to put your hand in the air and say, hey, pick me. And then to your other point, and you've got to continue to improve, because people can afford to be a little more selective. No longer is there only a certain amount of people to pick from. But like you said before, I believe the best team that you'll ever have is the one you already have.
Of course.
Work on train. Yeah. I mean, it sounds easy. I'm going to go hire somebody else. I'm just going to fire this person. That's a flawed concept, man. Like, it's hard to find new people. Instead, I'm going to love on you. I'm going to teach you some things. I'm going to figure out what you're looking for, figure out how I can help you get there. And it's a win-win. Yeah. And away we go, right? And I hope that that's what the takeaway that people not only find from Ocala Inspired, but they find in our community, because I want to have a community full of people that want to not only live here, but want to be a part of a vibrant community that shows why it's so great to live in this part of the country. I mean, when I retired from the military, I could have gone a lot of places, and I'm so thankful that God brought me to Ocala, because this is exactly what I was looking for. And to the people that are not sure if life is great, go to a Friday night football game and sit in the stands. I promise you, America is alive and kicking, and that's where you'll find it, right? You're not going to find it on the news, but you'll find it in Booster Stadium watching the Vanguard Knights play somebody, right? It's good football. It's a good time. Mark, that is what I have for you today. Do you have any saved rounds or alibis or anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up today?
I just, I think everybody should just mark their calendar for the 25th of July and just mark that out and make that a commitment. Gary, there's a big difference between trying and committing. And I understand the good intentions. People are going to try to come to Ocala Inspire, right? You invite them, and they say, yeah, I'm going to try and get there. Okay. I want to encourage all of your listeners today to quit trying. When you say you're going to try to do something, it's a built-in excuse. Because then I can circle back and say, well, Gary, I told you I was going to try, but then this happened and that happened. I tried. What we need is to just commit. Commit to a day of personal growth. Everything you just said, Gary, you could summarize by simply saying there are really two types of people who are going to go through this day. People who are going to go through it. They're going to go to work. They're going to go to school. They're going to go to a gym. They're going to go on a road and go through traffic. They're going to go through it. Or the second type of person is people who grow through it. You're not going to be the same. You woke up this morning and you grew. You learned. Some moments during the day, you won. Other days, you learned. And you grew through it. That's what Ocala Inspire is. You come, and it won't be a day that you just go through. You will grow through this day. And as you pillow your head at the end of 25 July 2025, you would have grown your capacity. You're going to grow your energy, your security, and your identity. And the sense of all things tomorrow is going to be deeper rooted in you.